And good evening from the Dove Newsroom at this hour. I'm Demi DeSoto. The day after the horrific terrorist attack in Istanbul, the world reacts. Tighter security, canceled flights out of Turkey following a bomb and gun attack at Istanbul's Ataturk airport. Killed at least 41 people confirmed as of now, 13 of those foreigners, but none identified as Americans. And it's injured more than 250 people, officials say. Cleanup from the blast continues today, tourists and citizens trying to move on and figure it all out. The Turkish president said that the attack should serve as the turning point in the global fight against militant groups like ISIS. Well, thousands gathered at the Oregon State Capitol in Salem, and nothing unusual about that yesterday, but however, it was to pray. They came from all ports from the state to hear Franklin Graham's Decision American Tour presentation, and it was a powerful message. Graham, the son of Billy Graham, started his presentation on the Capitol lawn by saying he has no faith in the Democratic Party or Republican Party, that only God can save our country. Graham led the overflow crowd in prayer for Oregon elected officials, Governor Kate Brown, state employees, law enforcement. He also encouraged all in attendance to go out and vote this year. Lori Mueller from Salem, Oregon, says that it's important for her children to hear the message.
I thought it was great. I brought my children because I want them to understand what this is all about.
And what is it all about?
It's all about one nation under God, and it's all about us standing up as Christians and saying so, and I want my children to do the same.
At this rally and throughout the tour, Graham is leading Christians in prayer for our nation and for our leaders, while urging them to live out their Christian faith in every part of their lives and to vote for biblical values. This was the 30th of 50 stops on the tour for Franklin Graham. A Southern Oregon Fire Response Task Force met yesterday in the hills above Ashland. They're tasked to map, practice, communicate, and execute wildfire evacuations of residents in wildland metro areas. There's a mix of houses and heavy trees and vegetation, and it's fuel for disaster in a wildfire situation. Jackson County Fire District 3 Battalion Chief Jeff Bancroft says it's a hard-scale event to fix.
The purpose of the training today was to simulate a task force deployment to a large urban interface fire. So in this case, what we have is a wildland interface. We have a lot of trees, we have a lot of vegetation, and houses right in the middle of it. So if there was a fire that started, these houses would be threatened, and we'd be called up here possibly to protect the houses, possibly to try and extinguish the fire, possibly to mop up after the fire passed through. There's a lot of different things that a task force could be called to do. We're here today to practice some of those things.
All right, let's take a look at our forecast now. As we do, we're heading into the weekend, so you start thinking that way. Northern California, 93, 94 Thursday and Friday, beautiful sunny skies. As we take a look at the Klamath Basin, 89 on both days, Thursday and Friday, with beautiful temperatures overnight as well. And as we take a look now at the Oregon coast, a little bit of clouds, a little bit of fog, but that's nice, expected over there. 71 for a high on Friday. And in Central Oregon, 84 both days, Thursday and Friday. Lows right around 50-degree mark here and there. And for Southern Oregon, nothing but sunshine, a little bit of clouds trying to get their way in. Highs, though, in the low 90s, and 92 on Friday will be the high. And we invite you to start your weekday mornings off right by joining us right here from 6 to 9 a.m. on mornings here on the Dove. Join us.